April 14th, 1865. Ford's Theater. The crowd laughs. Lincoln smiles. And John Wilkes Booth? Well, he's about to perform the worst one-man show in history. But what if he flopped? What if the gun jammed? What if Honest Abe got to walk out of the theater and say, well, that play was killer? But not literally. Stick around, because today we ask, what if Abraham Lincoln avoided assassination? And yeah, it changes everything. Let's say Booth trips on his shoelace. Or maybe he forgot to load the gun because he was too busy practicing his evil actor laugh. Either way, the gun doesn't fire. Lincoln survives. No need for conspiracy theories this time, just one massive oopsie. The next morning, America wakes up to two headlines: President lives and Actor ruins, career with attempted murder. Abe steps up to the balcony of the White House a few days later and says something like, I do appreciate your concern. Also, please get me out of this top hat. It's been stuck since Tuesday. Now that he's dodged a bullet, literally, Lincoln rolls up his sleeves and gets back to work. His plan? Heal the nation. Think of it as the Reconstruction diet. Less vengeance, more vitamin unity. Unlike Andrew Johnson, who basically handed out forgiveness like free samples at Costco, Lincoln takes a balanced approach. Southern states must treat Black Americans like actual citizens. Radical idea, right? Federal troops remain in the South, not for occupation, but protection. Lincoln wants peace with justice. With Lincoln alive, the civil rights movement doesn't have to wait until people are dancing to Elvis. Black Americans get real voting power in the 1870s. The KKK still forms. But under Lincoln, it gets crushed faster than a roach at a dinner party. Freedmen run for office and win. Imagine your senator being a former slave who now owns the plantation. Also, Supreme Court appointments? Lincoln picks actual justice-minded judges, not the kind who read the Constitution like it's a choose-your-own-adventure. Lincoln's second term reshapes the political map like a jigsaw puzzle with too many eagles. Republicans stay the party of equality. Frederick Douglass becomes the guy, advisor to Lincoln, public intellectual, hair icon. And in this world, Lincoln doesn't just free the slaves, he hires them. The first Black Secretary of Education might have happened in the 1880s instead of never. Imagine, Lincoln. Douglass, would you like a cabinet position? Douglass, only if I get the big chair. A stronger America means a stronger presence on the world stage. The U.S. becomes the poster child for multiracial democracy, like Wakanda, but with more stovepipe hats. Anti-colonial movements in Africa and Asia cite Lincoln instead of Lenin. By World War I, America leads not just with guns, but ideals. But hold up, Lincoln living isn't a free ride to utopia. Southern extremists could rebel. Again. Political gridlock? Still possible. This is America. And Lincoln himself? He may not stay popular. Once you stop being a martyr, people remember you're a politician. If Lincoln had lived, the U.S. might have taken a different road. One where the nation heals faster, more justly, and with fewer Jim Crow laws. The civil rights movement could have come decades earlier. The American dream might have included more people, sooner. But then again, would we still have Lincoln Memorial memes? Would Spielberg still have made a movie? So, what do you think? Would a living Lincoln have united the country or caused an even bigger mess? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Like if you love alternate history. Subscribe if you've ever imagined a world where top hats are still fashionable. And remember, in history, one moment can change everything.